Other question?
Yes, sir. I want my little cousin to say the experiences running when he was running with me with the Corner Pockets, and he got a lot of stories. He gonna spit some stuff to you. All this went down. Tell him.
First and foremost, I'll let y'all know Kenny and them, my cousin, they used to stay on the east side, really. Not east, they stayed off from Piru, like 118th, right? In Avalon, which is 11 East Coast now.
Yes.
When I used to go over there on the weekends and spend the night with them and shit, I was a little kid. I had to be about 6 or 7. They used to take me down to the store and rob niggas. Coming out the store buying milk and bread and shit for their mom. They tell me to take the niggas' money. And I'm 7 years old. All I knew, I'm gonna get some french fries. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I experienced with my criminal life with my cousin and shit. Of course, we stole bikes and did all that shit. But when we got older, I imitated Kenny and them because they was my older cousins. We came up with that damn name, Too Pretty Kenney. I'm like, what the fuck? He got Too Pretty Kenney? Because he always fly nigga. And when he said Too Pretty Kenney, y'all, let me tell you, the nigga had a perm with some goddamn bangs. With a Godfather ace deuce on his head. You know what I'm saying? That was his MO, right? But I'm gonna tell you a particular instance. I got into some trouble with some rest in peace, Dan from Fruit Town. My sister moved on Oris like in 76 or 75 around that time. And them niggas didn't fuck with me because Dan stayed next door too. We got cool. Cause I introduced him to Angel Dust, him and Dino, who stayed across the street. So we was cool. I didn't fuck with too many niggas over there because I knew them niggas was on some Fruit Town shit, right? I was living in the PJs, I sneak in, sneak out. Me and my girl. One particular night, I go over to Dan because I had a robbery look I want to hook up. I'm like about 14 or 15, somewhere around there. So I needed a gun. So Dan and his home, they just hit a burglary, so they had some 22 rifles. I said, Dan, let me use your 22 rifle, man. I'm gonna cut you some of the money when we hit the lick. He said, yeah, you can use it, but I gotta take my little homeboy with me. I can't remember the little homie name though, whoever he is, nigga, shout out to you. You gonna remember the story. And we go to hit the lick, me and Funkerberry from the PJs. I end up getting shot in the ass with my own gun. They got the fucking gun from us. The liquor store, was a gas station right there on the Piru, and some Asian dudes ran in Figueroa. Anyway, they got the gun. Long story short, we had a wreck in the car. But get back to Fruit Town. I'm explaining the story to Dan. While I'm in there, Top Cat is in there, right? I know Top Cat because him and my brother was in camp together. My little brother. That's how I knew him from my brother when we was Top Cat. While I'm talking to Dan, Top Cat's still on me. When I turn around, Top Cat run out the door. I said, man, what's up with you, homie? So I grab a brick or something, a stick. I go looking for the nigga. It's dark in Fruit Town Hood, real dark. So I'm looking out down Oars. I seen the dude walking. I think it is him. I'm running up and cracking him in the back of the head and turn out it was a Mexican, right? Like, damn, where the nigga go? So I go back to Danny's garage and tell him, man, tell your homie, man, I'm trying to see him, nigga, blah. I step outside. It's like about 50 Piru niggas out there, Fruit Town niggas, right? All they OGs. One nigga had a tray ball. Nigga played a tray ball. They're like, hey, wait, you fuck off our gun from my hood shit? I like, yeah, man, I fucked off the ground, so me and the little homie explaining what happened with the lick, with the gun, but I had money to pay for the little 22 rifle, that wasn't nothing. But my problem was seeing that nigga Top Cat. So I tell the homie, I said, nigga, I'm trying to see y'all homeboy, and I'm trying to go head up. And the nigga was bigger than me, taller than me, right? I said, I'm trying to see your homeboy. Them niggas asked that nigga, man, you gotta go head up. The nigga didn't deny it, the nigga didn't want to go head up with. I don't know if they deal with him later. But meanwhile, my mama called my auntie, Kenny mama, and tell her mama have some niggas out here, some beef. So I don't know she called Kenny. So the homie Funkerberry, he's shaking in his boots, nigga. But I ain't scared, nigga. Plus, I'm on that Angel Dust. I didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's gonna be, whatever, nigga. So while I'm standing there, all of a sudden, I see all the blood dudes, Fruit Town niggas just split up like a Red Sea. And I see a car coming. I see Kenny Carr, the 68, 69, was there to see, and he's moving real slow with the park lights on. And they knew who he was. That's Kenny. It's Too Pretty Kenney. Kenny. You know what I'm saying? So Kenny jump out the car, man. What's up, man? Y'all fucking with my cousin. They're like, oh, man, that's your cousin, Kenny? You're like, yeah, y'all, man. We ain't tripping. Woo. So that squashed that shit. I knew they had a lot of love and respect for my cousin. Then that's why I knew that Kenny was pretty known around there, right? So, you know, anything across over there, Stocker and up and down there, him and LaSalle, them niggas was known, man. LaSalle was with him the night he rode up, too. Now, LaSalle was a good dude. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? LaSalle was a good dude. I met LaSalle. I used to hang around in the Corner Poccet Hood. When they was early Pocket Hood, they had a homeboy named Moose. He got killed. Rest in peace, Moose. You know what I'm saying? I like to be in that Moose house because I can act grown. I can smoke cigarettes, I can drink, but it was down the street from my auntie house, right? Later on, I met somebody in the YA. I thought it was Moose's brother, one of the homies from Corner Poccet. That I mentioned when I got the way. It was Michael Stokes. He worked in the laundry, so anybody came through from Compton, he hooked you up with the Bonnaroo's. what I'm saying? That's what I met him. He said he knew my cousin Kenny. So we got tied up in there. And a lot of times Kenny, I used to go places with Kenny. Kenny always want to shoot people, man. You know what I'm saying? He always want to be shooting and shit. That's probably where I got the shit from. You know, because I always emulate my cousin and shit, man. And Kenny, man, always kept a motherfucking gun on him. You know what I'm saying? And
Taking niggas coats.
then leather coats. Kenny liked to take leather coats. Now y'all gotta remember back in the days, taking leather coats was a thing for the Crips. You know what I'm saying? We was known for that. You know what I'm saying? And Kenny was one of the leather coat takers. So you probably still got a whole lot of collection of somebody's motherfucking leather coats up in the house somewhere. Because that's how many damn coats he took, man.
He collecting coats like baseball cards.
Yeah, he did. You know what I'm saying? But see, I remember the Corner Poccet dudes. Like, I met a lot of Corner Poccet dudes when I was locked up. They know my cousin and know everybody I see on them, but I didn't know them dudes. Because, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't that many of them when they first started like that. You know what I'm saying? And some of the dudes I can remember, some I can't. You know what I'm saying? But I used to run in Corner Poccet. So I ran into a couple of dudes up in there, you know, when I was a joint from Corner Poccet. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I knew a few of them dudes out there. My cousins, I had cousins from every set out of Compton. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The viewers out there that's listening to us tell these stories, right? I want to let y'all know we ain't doing it to glamorize, because a lot of shit is funny, because back then the shit was. You know what I'm saying? And we got older and stuff, but it's not also for the law authorities to use this information for prosecution or anything like that. Anything you hear or say, it was either being foretold by former gang members or in books. You know what I'm saying? So we're not saying nothing no different than what you already heard or seen before. We just telling you about the stories from our experience, man. I just wanted to say that, you know what I'm saying? Also, I wanted to say, you was talking about the taco flats. We called taco flats back then. They called them tortilla flats, T-flats. Frankie Perez was one of the original people from Taco 155 from over there, right? His family, he was in junior high school. We had 2-3 kids already. You know what I'm saying? So I know some dudes from over there. There was black people that stayed over there, a dude named Lurch. I busted a cap on him when I was in 7th grade. He's a bully. You know what I'm saying? Me and my homeboy Lance, he used to always bully us, and we caught chased a nigga one day. We come up on a 22, and I caught the nigga and bust at him and shit. You know what I'm saying? They thought I was crazy because we was in the 7th grade going to 8th grade. Anyway, but the taco flats is what we used to call it back then. And now I guess they call them the tortilla flats or something like that. And what was something else you asked me about, Kev?
The white boys. What
Okay,
white
back
boys
then, okay, now when we moved to Compton, remember now, it was white flight. When niggas moved to Compton, when we moved in 65, when we bringing our trucks in, moving in, the white folks was moving out. The whole neighborhood was moving in, moving out. So I remember them days, right? My first hustle over there as a kid, when the white man moved out the house, I said, can I water their grass for them, keep their grass green? They just give me 50 cents to keep the grass clean, right? So most of them moved to Orange County. A lot of them to Carson before blacks moved to Carson. Because I can remember a time when we couldn't cross Manchester. We couldn't go to Inglewood. Some parts of West Los Angeles and Long Beach. Linwood. All the places I just named was our victim towns. That's where our victim cities. That's where we go steal our bikes. That's where we do our burglars. That's where we do our robberies. And then we skid back to Compton or Watts. You know what I'm saying? So I remember there were a number of whites back then. I remember when they fled. Now the white boys used to get into it with, when I was young, right, it was motherfuckers in Carson and Victoria Park. And my sister was going to Carson High. The motherfucker shot at us one time. We went up there to go visit my sister. Dude shot us from an apartment window. But I was talking to one of the older homeboys, man, named Joe Morris from Compton. Anybody know Joe? Wherever you at, Joe, shout out to you, homie. I ain't seen you in years. Joe come up in them areas, right? They used to have these stuff called the coon hunters. Or the head of, one of the names he used was coon hunters. Then was the white folks that got kicked out of Compton. Was living in Paramount, shit like that. So I used to beef with them. You know, this is like in the early 60s. You'll say late 50s, you know what I'm saying? So I heard them stories about the coon hunters, you know what I'm saying? But me personally, the ones that we ran into, just regular white boys we had beef to, even when we moved to Covina. When I moved to Covina in 1974, we moved to Covina, not West Covina. We only had a few black families in West Covina. It was like 3 of us in East Covina. I went to Northview High School. We tried to start the Covina Crips. Police shut that shit down quick. In fact, they kicked us out of Covina. I went to Northview High School. Police pulled up on us one day. We geared up and I Crip shit. They drew down on us, put the gauge right to my head. Said they ain't having that shit out here. I ain't said another motherfucking thing about Crip out there. I got the hell up out there because the white folks wasn't playing with San Dimas sheriffs. Now, I met some dudes later on, said they was West Covina Crips and all that, but they don't know the history. You know what I'm saying? The Covina and Puente, my cousins, Grumpy and all these original niggas from Puente Crips, Big Greg, you know what I'm saying,
They
Big
have
Al.
Puente Crips?
Yeah, Big Al, Greg, Grumpy, you know what I'm saying, they all went to La Puente High School.
Yeah.
They all out of Los Angeles area though.
What year?
Oh, this had to be in 74, 75. Yep.
All right. Let me ask you a question. What are you going to do with all this information you got, or what have you done with
Well, right now, a lot of people ask me, man, even when I was in prison, man, people say, man, write a book, write a book, write a book. But I got some screenplays, right, but they not have nothing to do with this history right here, right? But I do have a book out called Our Gangs, How to Identify for Youth is Involved with Gang. It's a parent educator's guide with preventive methods, right? You can get the book at Traffic Publishing, right? And you can email me at tendertouchcare1991@gmail.com or Leson, Leson, Reed 19@gmail.com. You got any questions you think you want to ask me, let me know. And listen, I'm asking y'all right now, this shit ain't free. You know, camera equipment and all this. So any donation y'all got, Kev, man, we appreciate it, man. Because what they're doing, we said we're not trying to grammatize, we're trying to give y'all authentic history, man. You know what I'm saying? So when the questions asked you about gangs and stuff, you're getting authentic history. So you see these dudes on here talking, these people really lived it, man. Ain't people who heard it. You know what I'm saying? So you're getting authentic history, black history, gang culture. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's not to grammatize anything, because right now we're trying to put a cease to all the killings between ourselves with the blacks and our gangs, right? And we're doing pretty good so far, right? But with y'all support, man, we need the help. Don't forget Our Gangs by Leson Reed, Traffic Publishing. Thank you.